The year is roughly 3000 BC. Life is simple, and by simple, I mean almost everything is a problem. Your house is made of mud, your shoes are basically two flat rocks tied to your feet, your dinner has a suspicious amount of dirt in it. And if you have a bad day, there is no customer support, no emergency number, and no one named Brenda at the front desk saying, "Please hold." There are no police officers, no patrol cars, no security cameras, no detectives with dramatic hats. If someone steals from you, the entire justice system is basically one tired man yelling into the wind. So how did early humans stop crime? They used a brilliant legal strategy called "everybody has to run now." Later, this kind of idea became known as the hue and cry. But the basic logic is much older and much more annoying. If someone raises the alarm, the whole community is expected to help. Which sounds noble until you remember that the community is mostly exhausted people wearing terrible sandals. Imagine you are just trying to take a nap. You have worked all day in the dirt, mostly moving dirt from one dirt location to another dirt location. You finally lie down on a pile of straw. It is itchy. It smells like goat. But compared to the rest of your life, it is basically a luxury hotel. Your eyes close. Peace arrives for 3 seconds. Then your neighbor Gary gets robbed. Gary does not file a report. Gary does not call anyone. Gary does not wait for a trained professional because trained professionals have not been invented yet. Gary uses the most advanced technology available at the time, panic. He steps outside, takes a breath so large it frightens nearby birds, and screams like his chicken was holding the entire village economy together. And now, your afternoon is gone. Because once you hear Gary screaming, you cannot pretend you did not hear it. You can try. You can pull the straw over your head. You can whisper, "Maybe this is not my problem," but it is already too late. The elders are watching. The neighbors are watching. The goat is watching. And honestly, the goat looks disappointed. If you hear the alarm and do nothing, people start asking questions. Questions like, "Why were you so calm while Gary was screaming about poultry?" And in an ancient village, looking too relaxed near a crime is a dangerous personality choice. So you get up, not because you are brave, not because you love justice, but because staying in bed makes you look like part of the chicken conspiracy. You grab your sandals. One is already broken. You grab a stick. You do not know why. Everyone has a stick, so you take one too. And you join the chase. This is ancient law enforcement. A mandatory flash mob with worse shoes. Gary is running in front, screaming. The thief is running ahead, holding the chicken. The chicken is weirdly calm, like this is not its first kidnapping. Behind them is the entire village. A baker with dough still stuck to his hands. A woman holding a soup ladle. A guy who clearly came out of the bathroom too fast. An old man wrapped in a blanket. And you, half asleep, angry, and beginning to realize that justice has terrible cardio. Nobody knows what was stolen. Nobody got a full explanation. You ask the guy next to you, "What happened?" He says, "No idea." Then both of you keep running and screaming, because apparently that is the system. Meanwhile, the thief is having the worst business meeting of his life. He thought he was stealing dinner. Instead, he accidentally activated 50 angry villagers with no hobbies and unlimited dust. There are no patrol cars, so the patrol is everyone with legs. And because nobody has invented reasonable boundaries yet, the chase can go anywhere. Across fields, through mud, up hills that absolutely did not need to be there. At one point, you fall face first into a puddle, spit out something that might be a fish, and keep going because the elders are still looking. Eventually, the thief realizes that one chicken is not worth becoming a public fitness instructor. He collapses. Gary catches up. The village catches up. But now, nobody has enough oxygen to be dramatic. Everyone just stands there, bent over, wheezing, trying to remember why they were angry. You look at the thief. You look at the chicken. You look at your broken sandal. And you realize you just ran half a marathon for a bird that eats bugs and judges people. Now comes the trial, which is also handled by whoever is still standing. There is no courtroom. No paperwork, no legal team. Just 3 old men with beards, strong opinions, and absolutely no chairs. Punishment has to be quick, loud, and weirdly personal. Maybe the thief gives back 2 chickens. Maybe he repairs Gary's fence. Maybe the entire village just yells at him until shame does the paperwork. And then, after all of that, comes the true punishment. You have to walk back, all of you, in silence, with the guy who caused the whole thing, because unfortunately, he is still your neighbor. Tomorrow, you will see him at the well. He will nod. You will nod. Gary will stand there holding his chicken like a wounded king, and everyone will pretend this is normal. Systems like this lasted for a long time because humans are very good at solving one problem by creating 3 new problems. Eventually, people realized it might be better to pay a few trained people to do the chasing, which, historically speaking, was an incredible upgrade. So the next time you are annoyed that help takes a few minutes, be grateful, because at least you do not have to leave your bed, grab your terrible sandals, and sprint into the desert. Because Gary lost another chicken.